Okay. Hello, everyone. We are here for Force Friday 2. And this is my friend Larry.
Hello.
And we're going to go check out a couple of shops once we hit midnight. We're just kind of in line. It's a little before 11 right now. And we're just going to kind of wait things out. We have about 7 people in line ahead of us. You can see, there they are. And there's the rest of the line. If we're at the Toys R Us, and if it's like any of the other places, or any previous years, it usually fills up to about the end of this row by the time about 5 minutes before. So we'll see what happens. All right, so we'll kind of give updates as we go. So we got about a half an hour in counting, and as you can see, the line is starting to get a little longer. All right, so as we kind of expected, it starts to pick up. It's a pretty nice night. It's a little chilly, but pretty nice.
Show the moon.
Show the moon. It's a lot easier to see that moon than when it was in the eclipse. Okay, so for me. Well, first what are you looking for something in particular tonight for
Toys for my nephew.
Toys for nephews, okay. Like what, any specific?
I want Luke.
Okay.
He wants Luke.
That's really cool. How old's your nephew?
10.
A 10-year-old wants Luke. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So me, I'm all about the figures. Maybe 1 or 2 vehicles, we'll see. I might wait for them to go on sale, but we'll see if the mood strikes me. And I'm really interested in that Force Friday augmented reality thing that they're doing. It's just a fun way to kind of enjoy Force Friday and the weekend and try to collect character keys or whatever and get some augmented VR video and photos. So looking forward to doing that as well. So we'll see how it goes. So half an hour and counting.
Mm-hmm.
5 minutes. We are at the 5-minute warning. I am so excited, I can't even tell you. I'm going to show you guys one other thing here. Hang on. These are shoes that my daughter painted for us. That's my dark side shoe. That's my light side shoe. Ray and Yoda. X-Men. Falcon.
They came out nice.
They really did.
So that's cool. And of course, I'm looking rather silly with my shorts and white socks, but it's okay.
So I think that I believe that the Toys R Us's have a giveaway. They have a free Funko Pop T-shirt and a Last Jedi poster of some sort.
Yes. And they're going to give one a week.
Oh, different. Oh, okay.
Or one a month. One a month.
One a month. So that's cool. All right. So they're getting ready to let us in. We're real excited. next to you. Look to your right and be scared.
Oh, my right?
To the other right.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay, the other right.
All right, now look straight.
Scared. Yeah, let's do that.
Well, it was a good score. It was a very good score. Word of advice to those of you doing Force Fridays in the future, which I'm sure they'll do more of. Be sure to
online.
be within the first 10 people online, because if you don't, you will walk away with nothing. Now, there's been some complaining about that over the last few years, but honestly, my feeling on it is that, you know, they're trying not to overstock. They're trying not to have literally peg warmers that last, you know, for months to years. There have been certain things that have been on the shelves for the entire time that they've been here, you know, since Force Awakens came out. It's simply, you know, it's simply something that they are trying to avoid. You know, from a business perspective, it makes sense. I do recognize that this is, you know, frustrating when you're trying to, you know, when you're trying to do some, you know, get into the spirit of making some of your purchases. But remember, there will be re-releases of all this, and everything will be available on and off throughout the next few months. So we are on our way to Target now, where we're going to see if there's anything left there. So we will see you there. All right, so we just came from Target and had some more successful finds. It seems like Target isn't necessarily the first choice for people that do the Force Friday. So as a result, they had a few more items still, and this is a different type of porg. Can you make a noise? Wait. You're looking at two guys who love Ewoks. So guess what?
Right.
We love the porgs.
We got our Ewoks back.
Now, we checked out the Walmart here recently, but we're gonna check it out again to see if it's open, to see if anything happened. So we're going there next. Okay, so we just exited the Walmart. And the funny part is, oh well, we did manage to get the droid, I don't know what it is, Dr. Droid or R2 droid. It's actually like a building a droid kind of thing, but that was all right. The funny part was that it is a 24-hour Walmart, so they are essentially stocking the shelves just like a normal day. So there was all these toy collectors and fanboys sitting around the toy aisle waiting for them to unbox stuff, and it was like a retail unboxing, quite fun. But on the one hand, it's kind of nice that they don't have it ready yet, because anybody going out tomorrow will be happily surprised at how much is available. But on the downside, we, you know, people that might have gambled to come here first are waiting around for what could be another 2 hours for them to unbox everything. So this was a very successful first night of the unboxing, or sorry, I should say the toy hunt for Force Friday 2. But I will say it's not done yet. Tomorrow I'm going to be checking out the Disney store, and I might be revisiting some of these other places, just to try to collect more of those little virtual chips and things from the augmented reality. But this will be Larry's departure, although I'm trying to convince him to join us for a maybe an unboxing episode live.
I will be there.
Or, so he will come, and so hopefully in the near future we will get him to share the web space with me, and we will do a tag team unboxing of maybe some of this stuff, maybe some other things that are coming in the mail. So until tomorrow, or until in your time, a few moments. Thank you, Larry, and we will see you in a little bit. Good morning. Our Force Friday weekend continues. This time I've got my lovely bride, Mrs. Darth Tuba, Cindy. And we need an, or did we come up with a name for you yet?
No.
Okay, we gotta do that. But we're here at our local mall. We're gonna check out the Disney store and maybe one or two other places to see what they have going on in the way of Force Friday merchandise. So here we go. Okay, we are at Disney store. We got some of that stuff. Ooh. See the poured mug? That's adorable. Oh, nice. Are those pens, I guess? Oh, and they have the Elite series. Ooh. That might be one. I think that's adorable. That might be the one we sent him. You know who?
Oh, goodness.
I'm very happy just getting a video of this.
7,541 pieces.
That is incredible.
Interchangeable satellite dish.
Oh, well, so you get either one?
You could do it as either episode 5 or
so
episode 7.
it's like getting two for the price of one.
Yeah, two.
It's got an interior, so you lift up the panels and stuff. You get the interior.
What do you say, hon?
No, thank you. Not today.
Not on the.
It's not even out yet.
Oh, right, it's okay.
So.
Did you get to put this together? Or did it come assembled?
No, this one was different. We usually build everything in stores
okay.
built by us. This kind of came like half done.
Okay.
And everything, just because for the sake of time.
Right.
And also, it was kept so secret. We didn't even know officially what the set was going to be until like Tuesday.
Wow.
Oh my God.
So
Lego
we got
ports.
had to finish it up. We finished it up this morning.
Wow.
And everything like that, and then put it out. So.
Oh yeah, there's snow. See snow? In his yellow mustard robe. Yes. Oh, I like the BB-8. And then we have, this one, Vice Admiral Haldo. I guess that's Laura Dern's character. Right there. Yes, she has purple hair, yes. Got the advent calendar. Ooh, this is cool. Little Rogue One battle on Scarif. That's neat. Kind of fun. I'm interested in the more affordable ones. I like these biddable figures. Those are my favorites. We'll definitely be finding those as we go. Doing some unboxings with those. Now, if I came into a lot of money, I would be hard pressed to decide if I wanted to get one of these or this. Because that's pretty cool too. And it's not quite as expensive.
Wow, there's a lot of people.
Comes with a lot of minifigs. And then of course there's this for the Disney side.
Oh yeah.
Show your Disney side with the...
My students were like the Minecraft.
Yep, got Minecraft. And back to Star Wars. See, these are what they call the Ultimate Collection series.
and they're higher end, like more, they're bigger, so they can look more accurate. It's pretty cool.
More detail.
More detailed, yeah.
Okay, so we finished our Mall Force Friday tour, and we actually found a bunch of stores. We found of course, the Disney store, which we showed, but you also saw Hot Topic, or we went into Hot Topic, GameStop, and
Lego.
Oh yes, the Lego store, and we were able to find a lot of little things. I think our number one favorite was the Pop Funko Chewbacca with little pork.
Mm-hmm.
That's cute.
Very cute.
And then a few other, just a couple other little items. There was a few. Disney had a four poster mini set that they gave out to everybody. The first 100 people to spend money there. So we picked up a few little things there. Got one Elite Series figure, that kind of thing. So it was nice. Not too expensive, but Lego had a deal with, like, you spend $50 and you get a little Scarif Trooper, which I thought that was kind of, I think I already have that from a set, so it doesn't really make sense. But so that's pretty much it for today. What I'm gonna do for the remainder of the weekend is kind of revisit some of the stores just to get some scans of the augmented reality imagery, because each day it'll change to different characters. So we want to do that and see what we get, and then we'll go from there. All right, so see you next time. Okay, so we are on our final mission for this day one, official day one. It feels like day two of Force Friday, because we have been going along since midnight doing this Force Friday, or a little before midnight. So I guess technically it's day two, but I have enjoyed this adventure. Started off with my best friend, and then continued with my other best friend, who's also my wife. And we are now taking this next leg on our own, and probably the rest of them we'll do on our own. Just on our own, like I'm two people, excuse me. I'm not a schizophrenic. I'm crazy, but not that crazy. No, we we explored. The last one we were at was at the Walmart, and it was a smaller Walmart, not the same size as what we've had in the past, but it was not much going on there. But I am excited and pleased and relieved for people that are just deciding to go out today and didn't do the midnight thing. There is product available. There are action figures, 3 3/4 inch. There are some Black Series, although the Black Series is the real hot item. That's one where, I saw a Rey at GameStop. I saw actually, I think that's it. I just saw a Rey, an Episode 8 Rey. But I saw some reissues in Toys R Us last night, which I picked up. But as far as, like, the Thrawn or the Jedi or the Luke from Episode 8, they're not anywhere to be found. I'm gonna check one more Walmart here in town. It's a very small one. It's a super Walmart that's not a super Walmart. It's super Walmart that was squeezed inside of a regular Walmart size. Sorry for the shakiness here in the car, but anyway, so we're gonna see what happens. But I'm pleased that there has been a definite, a good amount of product available for the average kid who would want to come in and make sure they get some of the toys, or for parents that might be, getting them for their kids, or maybe doing holiday shopping early, that type of thing. I think it was fairly successful. I think they did the right thing, whereas it seems like there's a little more product than there was like 2 years ago with Episode 7's Force Friday, where it seemed like they had very little product and then it just all went away. Or they had so much product of different types that there really wasn't, people want the figures. That's the main draw. So anyway, so we're gonna do one more today, and then tomorrow we're gonna go revisit some of the shops that we did earlier, but not really for any. If I find anything new, or if I decide to make a new purchase, I will record that and let you know. The reason we're going, though, is I'm really liking this thing that StarWars.com is doing with the Find the Force app, where you can go and look for, like, augmented reality imagery. It is true that basically all of there's certain characters that were available today. like I believe the Praetorian Guard, Chewbacca, and BB-9E, I think is the evil BB-8, the BB-9E. Those are the ones that were available. The rest of them, I think, are going to be available tomorrow or the next day, or different times of day. So, I'm not going to try to find them all. I mean, if I do, great, but that's not my like end all be all goal, because I don't want to be driving around that much. So, all right. So as I said, today we'll wrap things up, check the Walmart, and see what's going on over there, the local Walmart, and whoop, the bumpiness is beginning to go down. And if there's nothing there, we'll call it a day. Maybe check out there's a GameStop up in. Every time I bump, the thing goes down. There's a GameStop in town. There's a Kohl's, which, I don't write off Kohl's. I think Kohl's sometimes during these Force Friday events, these, really big release dates, they tend to have a couple of interesting items, things that are unique to Kohl's, as well as some action figures that, while by themselves they're kind of more expensive, if you have a 30% coupon or a 20% coupon or any kind of things, which I do. I have a couple of things that I can use and put towards it. It ends up being the same price as if you were getting it at another big box retailer. So we'll do our best with that. Okay. So we'll check back as the weekend goes on and see what other Force Friday goodies we can come across, both in the way of purchases as well as in the way of any of the augmented reality imagery. Well, good things come to those who search. I decided, rather than leaving the pitiful Walmart that I was in, it had barely anything. It didn't even have the posters or the augmented reality displays up. I decided to take a quick check to the GameStop in town, and they had the Jedi Luke and the not Jedi, but the Rey character in her new Episode 8 costume. So just a couple of dollars more at GameStop than you would get at, say, Target or Walmart, but worth it to know it's in your hand. So that was good. It's been very successful, but this is a piece of advice. Make sure if you are going about and looking for things, check around. Okay, don't just check one store, check multiple stores. Okay, if you have time to do that. Yes, I recognize that hunting for toys can sometimes be, it takes up a lot of time, a lot of gas money, I get that. But check multiple places, okay? And we'll see where else the weekend takes us. Good morning, and welcome to day 2 of Force Friday. And this is September 2nd, and we are going to kind of head out and see if there have been any changes over. Right, mainly today is not so much about product as much as it is just kind of seeing, well, maybe it's about seeing what product has been available and what product, anything got restocked. I think in most cases that is going to be a negative. That's not going to happen. But also with the whole Find the Force campaign, I think it's a cool thing, and I want to go check out any more augmented reality imagery and try to collect the chips and see what else they got going, because they said it changes each day, so we'll see how true that is. So we had a great day yesterday. We went around, I took part in the midnight stuff, and went around to quite a few stores all over the place in this area. And I have to say, as I mentioned in previous installments here, they did a really good job. They stocked the shelves with a lot of different product, and and I went back towards the end of the day yesterday, and there was still some product on the shelf. So people who really weren't part of the Force Friday activity but still would want to get product might be able to do so. So kudos. The only one that I would say was not really good in this part of the country is the Black Series, just the standalone regular figures. I saw plenty of sets with the Luke Skywalker with land speeder, Rey with Rey speeder, but not I didn't see too many of the individual new series of
6-inch Black Series figures, which is sad because you know, those seem to be the most popular items out there. I've been watching some other YouTube videos with other people, and I've seen that there has been plenty of product in other parts of the country, other parts of the world. I watched I think it was a Mexico City or Mexico video where they literally had, and you can look it up, just type in Force Friday, and you know, eventually you'll come across, it's about, I think about a 22-minute or 15 to 20-minute video, and they had a really great BB-8 display, like a huge, gigantic BB-8, and all around what would be the body of BB-8 was, you know, stock of both the Black Series on one side, a bunch of each of them, as well as Porgs, the Porgs that make noise on the other side. So I think that's a really good thing. So anyway, I'm really excited to see where things go, and we'll see where today brings, and we will check back as we go from place to place. Okay, so I went into our Toys R Us again and was actually very pleasantly surprised to find a couple of new things. We have Black Series figures. They either were not in stock then and got restocked, they were in the back, or they were there the whole time, but there were just so many people in this congested little area that we weren't able to see them. So we were able to get the Elite Praetorian Guard. We were able to pick up Finn as a First Order, I guess, officer disguise, as well as Kylo Ren, which is, you gotta look closely, you gotta check the numbers on the side, because the Kylo Ren for the Last Jedi, there's another one that's very similar looking from Force Awakens. It's a lower number, I think it's in the 20s. 45 is the one you want for that. And lastly, we've got Captain Poe Dameron. Okay, which is funny. I almost let that one go because I thought it was a Han Solo, like an older Han Solo. From a distance, it looked similar. In addition to that, I was able to pick up the Snoke and Kylo 2-pack Hot Wheels cars and the A-Wing fighter, the Resistance A-Wing fighter. Now, one thing I wasn't able to do was scan the posters for the Find the Force campaign. Why? Because I forgot to update the Star Wars app. When you do this, if you're going to go out each day, make sure before you leave your home to just set it up to do it. It takes a long time. You know, doing it with your cell phone, it's going to take forever. If you get Wi-Fi, it still takes a long time. So just a little heads up, if you're going to do that, make sure you update it, because it won't let you do anything for I guess they have to update the new imagery for each day. So keep that in mind. So now I'm going to check out Target as well as some other stores and see what we can come up with, and hopefully I will have an updated phone by the time that happens. If not, it's okay. I'm probably going to go out again tomorrow for at least some of it. So here we go. So we made it to Target for a second look, and interestingly enough, Target did a special setup where when we went at midnight, it was actually a separate area. It's kind of like their special, you know, where they put the Halloween stuff, the Christmas stuff, that type. They actually set up a whole row just for that. And I'm sure you've seen that after the first 15 minutes, they actually raffled off a grand prize, which was this 3-foot size Porg, which is those new bird creature things that are apparently like the new Ewoks or whatever. We'll see. But so I missed that altogether. I wasn't even part of that, but I did get to see both the new section, and also the old section. And what I did find was a new set of the titanium figures. We have Rey, we have Finn, and we have Kylo Ren, I believe. The only one I don't have is Captain Phasma, so maybe I'll see if I can find that someplace else. Okay, so a good, you know, there's still product everywhere, so that's really good. So, all right, so we're gonna check out the Disney store, and then we'll see what goes on.
All right. Okay, for our last trip today, I was able to get to the Disney store, and I'm happy to report that the scanning Find the Force app finally loaded and was good. So that was exciting, but I was also excited to pick up another pork. Yes. These guys, of all the different porgs, you can get them in different places. I think Target had one, you could squeeze it and it would make a few little noise. Toys R Us had like a kind of a puffy one that was really cool, but Disney has the best one. Oh, there's also the one that kind of makes noise and moves around, and that's great and all. But this porg is, in our opinion, the fluffiest, softest, furriest, and just the best one ever. So there you go. All right.
Sir, resistance fighters! It's a trap!
So you can see there was quite a lot of collecting going on for Darth Tuba during the Force Friday 2 event in September of 2017. So I can tell you that I'm probably not going to set up videos unboxing every single item here, or if anything, they'll be in large groups and we'll do some high-speed things, okay? But, and you know, there are other things besides this that are coming in the mail. So we have plenty of videos coming up where we will celebrate all things The Last Jedi, along with a few other visits from other Star Wars movies and areas of Star Wars collecting. So that concludes my video vlogging of Force Friday 2017. Be sure to check out my other videos on my Darth Tuba channel on YouTube, as well as Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing page on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Follow me at Darth Tuba, and email me darthtuba77@gmail.com. So thank you very much, and may the Force be with you.